said she running away. She said she can't take it no more, no. So she ran away, yeah. She can't love him what she want.
Hey family, and welcome back. If this is your first time seeing me, hit that subscribe button. And seasoned greetings from my home to yours. On this channel, we do interior design, a little bit of vlogging, some DIY, and lifestyle. So if that is what you're looking for, go ahead and subscribe. Now let's get into this video. Okay, let me quickly explain this. So I am recessing my TV. So to recess the TV, you need something to attach the drywall to because I want inside here to be clean. So we added another 2x4 there. I added the 1x6 hairs to put the TV mount on. And then we added some wood up there. We have to put one right here for the drywall to connect to after you see. So when you connect the top piece like that, it'll have something to connect to on the back. And we did that for this part as well. So we had to break the drywall to get it home in my car. So you know, it's gonna be more patching for me to have to do, but that's okay. The next thing I haven't troubleshoot yet is this doggone box back here. I want to put it over here so when you're walking you don't see it, and it'll be over here on that side. So that's what I'm gonna try to do, pull it over that way. So yeah, so that's how it's coming. So you have to make sure this, I wanted to extend the bottom piece some more, but I had to consider the door. And I wanted it to be symmetrical. So I could have gone more that way, but then it wouldn't have been symmetrical, which wouldn't have been the look that I was going for. So I have a little ledge in the front, which I wanted. And it's going to be nice. So I just wanted to just come to say that. And then right here is where the fireplace is going. I don't need to add no more wood here because there's no drywall that's going in that insert. But because there's drywall going in the insert for the TV, because I want my TV recessed. I hate when you walk into a space and you can see behind the TV. I don't care how flat you try to put it, you can see that. I want the TV to be flat with this. So I did order a new mount. It's a swivel mount. Zyla! It's a swivel mount. So it will, so if I have to, do anything to the TV, you can always pull it out and put it back in and let it be flush. Okay? Okay, guys, I really want to film me putting up this sheetrock, but this ain't no joke. I have done like little patches before, but I have never ever done this big of a job in sheetrock. So my son put like those two pieces up for me. Then I found a problem with the fireplace, so I had to take that middle piece down. I worked my brain, sorted it out. So now I'm doing all of this. I'm about to put those two side pieces up, and then I have the outer parts to do, but I'm not going to do those yet because I still have to figure out my my wireless box. I so regret that I told him to put that in my room, because now it's a problem. But this is the idea I came up with. Since it's this side right here, I am thinking that I am going to get a cubby like that will insert right here, and I will just have it sitting here, so it'll be over on this side, you know, not on that side where you can see it. So if that works out, that's what I'm going to do. So that's my intention, to put a cubby right here, and just it'll be just sitting right there. But thus far, all I ordered a new mount for my TV. So I just have to create this box. What I had to do, let me see if I can show you guys, if you can see under here, is I had to remove the 2x4 right here because there's a vent right there. There's a vent for the fireplace and you cannot cover that. So yeah. Okay. So that's where I'm at. Like I said, I'm about to put in those two pieces right there, and then I am going to start adding my end pieces where I can add them, because guys, this dust, I put the paper on the floor. This dust, I have to literally stop. I stop after every cut and I clean, because sorry, I clean because the dust is just seeing the dust on the floor was just driving me crazy. I had the brown paper. I don't know why I didn't just put it down. If I had put it down, I would not have been going crazy like this, because I keep stopping, vacuuming it up, mopping, then going again. And my son is like, Mom, I can't work like this with you. Like, he's looking at me like, she cleaning right now. Okay, so yeah, let me get back to work. I just wanted to stop and show you guys this part of it, show you the progress. I can't teach you guys how to do sheetrock because this is like my first time. Normally I just cut it with a box cutter and go. This job, I'm actually using this tool right here. This one has a round one for it, that's for sheetrock. But then I would have had to go downstairs to get the tool to change it out. So I'm just using this one, which is for wood. And cutting my pieces. You dig? So that's where I'm at, guys. I can teach about the studs, to put them studs up, like I've explained, but for the sheetrock, you put them up, you cut them, you put them on a stud, and you keep going and just hope. I'm trying not to have too much seams to have to fix. So okay, so I'm getting there. That has on 2 coats of mud on it right now. And I have to add a 3rd one. Hopefully that'll be the last one. If not, I'll have to go do 4. I'm hoping not to. And I tell y'all, I've had enough of this thing. I've had enough of it. But I'm getting there. This is day 3. Guys, I can finally start painting this sucker. Okay, so this is the fireplace hole. No backing is needed because the depth of that is 4.5 inches and the fireplace is 6 inches. So there's only 1.5 inches that would be hanging off of that 2x4. Then up here, I really got tired of cutting freaking sheetrock and the dust and everything. So I went ahead and I made I got a ply board, a 1/2 inch ply board, and I got Home Depot to cut it to the sizes I need. I had to do some cutting when I got home, but because they don't do like the small cuts, so I did that and I installed it, as you can see up there where I caulked it so everything can be seamless. And then I'm gonna just paint everything. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to prime it now. So I put that up there to see how she's looking. I'm going to put I wasn't gonna put a baseboard down here, but I'm gonna put a baseboard. And if I don't like how up here, there's like one part of it that I can see when I'm up there on the ladder. I don't know if I'll see it when I put the paint on it, but I am going to use a eggshell paint. I did want to use like a satin, but I have to use eggshell because there's some imperfections and the eggshell is not going to show it, but if I put anything of gloss on there, it's going to show it. So this was a lot of work. If you're planning to do this, don't do it by yourself like me. The first day with the framing and everything, Babe helped me. Then I did he had a gig to go to, so I finished, like, put up the rest of the framing. And then I started the sheetrocking. My son came and he helped me with the bottom of that. But then we found an issue with the fireplace and we had to basically took the sheetrock off. And I put all the other sheetrock on by myself, which is like a pain in the ass to do. And then Babe came and he was helping me do the mudding. I've never mudded this big of a project before, and he'd never mudded before. I've fixed like holes in walls and stuff with like probably a 2x2x2 or 4x2, that type size. So it was his first time as well. And then after that, I just didn't ask for any more help because I saw things that needed to be fixed. And I have to be in my own space. That's how I work, in my own space, so that I can get it fixed and done the way I want it to be done versus trying to tell somebody how to do it. That's just me. I take the bull by the horn and I run with it, right? So I did all of this sanding. It took about, some spots took about 4 coats of the paste to level it out. So I had to like put it on, let it dry, put it on, let it dry, come sand it so I can see what's going on. Because if you don't sand, you can't see. So I had to sand to see what's going on, and then add some more again. And so there are some more spots that I could add some more paste, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to paint it and see if it shows up. If it doesn't shows up, hooray. If it does, it doesn't matter. I can still go and paste over paint. It don't matter. So I'm going to prime it. I wasn't going to prime. I was just going to hit it with paint. But I'm going to prime because I need that, I need the thickness of the paint to hide some of what I just told you about. So, yeah. So that's where we're at. And like I said, I didn't film that part. It's been like a whole week now because, you know, every evening I will do some work on it, or early in the morning I'll do some work on it. But So I think hours wise, I have probably spent about 20 hours on this piece. Probably a little bit more than 20 hours, probably about 25 hours thus far. So picking up the camera was not it, because sometimes homegirl I was dressed like raggedy and sometimes not dressed. So I was not, I had to be comfortable doing what I was doing. So picking up the camera was not an option. However, I will be filming the rest of it because I've mopped, I've cleaned, and I cleaned every day. So I've cleaned my room every day for the past week because of all the dust and stuff. And every time I would do an application, I'll have to stop and clean. So that's what took a lot of time too. I don't know, I just couldn't function with a space like that. So I had to keep cleaning. Okay? So I am going to paint. I'm gonna put the primer on, and then I'm gonna paint it, and then I'm gonna install the fireplace, because I don't feel like taping nothing. I just want to be free to paint and then install the fireplace. You feel me? So this is gonna look nice. This right here, I have two of them. That's one over there. So I'm gonna put one right there, and I'm gonna put one right there. It's gonna look nice. I want it to be simple. I don't want a lot. I don't want nothing else up there. That's it. Those two things is what I want to put up there and just call it a day. And I'm thinking I'm gonna put a light behind my TV. So I'm gonna install the light. I can always turn it off if I don't want it on. So you'll see all of that going forward. Okay guys, so as you can see, the primer that I'm using is a gray one. Now you can get your primers tinted if you want. Like say I was painting this wall blue. To cover blue over white would have taken a few coats, so I could have just tinted the primer a blue, just to let you know those little tips. However, you can just go and pick this particular primer up at Home Depot. You can pick it up in white or you can pick it up in gray. Okay, so I wanted to do the gray because I wanted to be able to see. That's why I'm doing the gray. I wanted to be able to see the the different imperfections as I was putting it on, to see if I needed to fix anything before I go ahead and add my white color to the piece. Okay, so I only did one coat of the primer, and after that you let it dry for about, I give it probably about less than 30 minutes, because I count the 30 minutes on the areas that I've painted and already moved on. That time for that area has already started counted, if you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, I am getting to the finish line and I am excited. I am tired, but excited. So this primer can go right on the actual wood that I put on the inside. That is finish ply. So if you want to do this like this, the wood that I used was 1/2 inch finish ply is what I use for the insert for the TV. And I put the 4 sides up first, and then I inserted the back piece. And the reason for that is because remember I showed you where I had the woods on the wall, where I put the 1x6 on the wall because I was going to put the sheetrock. So I attached the ply to those wood. So that's why those went up first, and then I inserted that big flat piece that the TV is going to mount to. And again, the best thing I ever did here was adding the 1x6 on directly on the wall, where the 1x6 will connect to all of the studs that's in the wall. And then after that, if I connect to one of those 1x6, I am fine. In total, I have 3 1x6 because I just felt like maybe I needed to be a little higher with the 1x6, so I just added a 3rd one. So it doesn't matter like where I hit a screw in that ply, I am going to hit a 1x6. Okay, so that was the purpose before adding the third one. So I have 3 1x6 going across where the TV is going to be at, where we're going to mount. This is the paint that I am using. It is actually a Sherwin-Williams color, and the color name is Snowfall. I used it in my office, but I used it in a flat, and I thought I had eggshell left. I thought it was an eggshell, but it was not an eggshell. So this is the flat going on. Let me explain something quickly to you guys. When you use a flat paint on a wall, especially if you're using a light color, it hides all your imperfections. Okay, that's what flat paint does. Versus if I use a semi-gloss or I use gloss, it will show every imperfection on there. And the darker your paint is, the more it will show the imperfections. Okay, so that's a little tip. However, when you use a flat paint and it gets dirty, it's very hard to get it clean. Very, very hard to get it clean. So a step up from that is to use eggshell. Eggshell is still like a flat, but it still has a slight smoothness to it where you can wipe it off. If you know something get on it, you can wipe it off. So if you want to go flat, if it's going to be walls that's going to be getting touched a lot, I would say go with an eggshell versus the flat paint. So I did go and purchase the eggshell finish. I did go and purchase it. So I purchased it from Home Depot versus Sherwin-Williams because of cost. I went ahead, I used the Glidden paint and I did it in eggshell. That's what I end up painting the whole piece over with, because the flat, I had the flat on there for a day, and baby Zyla came through and she showed me what flat paint do. So I did paint it over with eggshell, and you will see that in the reveal.
Trust in more. Jesus, how I'm trusting, how I'm proving where I'm doing. Whoa, whoa, Jesus, Jesus, precious Jesus, all for grace, all for grace, all for grace, to trust Him more. Amen. Hallelujah. God, I praise you and I thank you for my abilities, Lord. All for grace, all for grace, all for grace, to trust Him more. That need a song, child. I'm done. Woo! Yes. Now, if these nigrettes would come and hang my fireplace and my TV, because I know I can't do that one by myself, I'll be happy. Then we'll finish. Guys, look at my fireplace! Oh my God, you don't know how I have laid on my bed, looked at this wall for the past, I want to say 3 years or more. Looked at this wall and said, what can I do with this wall? I would love to have a built-in fireplace up, but I just didn't. It just seemed to be like it was going to cost a whole bunch of money to get somebody to come and do it. It seemed like it was going to be so much work that I may not be able to take on the task. But I got bold since I got on YouTube. Nah, I've been doing this kind of stuff before YouTube. But I just got to a point in my life where I decide that I want to do me, and I want to do those things that makes me happy. Before, I would do things like if I mention it to somebody or I mention it to the kids, and they'll be like, what do you want to do that for? Yeah, I was doing something. And boom, I would throw it out the window. I'm throwing them out the window. Through the window. Because, like, guys, I am so in love. Like, I'm so happy I did this. It was a lot of work because I did a lot of it by myself. And not to say that I didn't have help, or I couldn't say, hey, babe, come help me do this, or call my son or whatever. Certain things I have to do by myself. That's just me. There was some troubleshooting that needed to happen. I can't have people in my ear when I'm troubleshooting. This is my field. Everybody knew that this was my field. Babe said, hey, I'm here for the strength that you need. But this is your thing. You tell me what to do and I'll do it. But still, there's certain things I just need to be in my own space getting it done. Right? So, I did it. I had some troubleshooting to do. I got that done. I figured stuff out. And there were times I just wanted to have my peace. I wanted my African movies playing, and me over here sanding or putting the paste on and all that stuff. So it is finished. The last thing I have to do is I need to add baseboard. I'm going to put baseboard around the bottom of it. And then on the top, I'm still in and out if I want to put anything on the top. I'm thinking no. I want to look like a seamless transformation, like transferring. So I don't think anything is going to go up on the top, but most definitely I'm going to put the base, because when I was first doing it, I was not going to put the baseboard in, but I'm going to put the baseboard in. So yeah, that's my baby right there. She done. And I think what I'm gonna do I'm gonna cut this video. I'm gonna end this video here, and the next video you will see would be me cleaning the dust in this room. Like I said, I've been cleaning every day, but I know there's dust like in my headboard. I gotta vacuum my headboard. I gotta vacuum this chair. Like, I know there's still some dust. The walls, I have to wipe up all my walls. So my next video will be me cleaning back my room. My fan now has to be clean because it has dust on it. I have to clean, redust everything, and then you'll see me styling my fireplace. Okay? So guys, thank you for watching. Yes, I have my clothes on backwards because I didn't want inside out. I did not want any paint to get on my little dress. So I said, you know paint gonna get on it because you know how you is. So I decided, let me turn it inside out. If paint get on it, it'll be on this side and not on the good side. Tell me she ain't smart. She is smart. So guys, I leave you on this note because it was all for His grace, His mercy, and His strength that I was able to do this, God. I thank you for the knowledge that you have given me. I thank you for the strength and the ability that you have given me. I thank you for the willpower that you have given me to know that I can do all things through Christ who has strengthened me. Guys, today is Sunday, and I am in that spiritual mood where I want to praise my God and give him thanks and give him praise. I do it every day, but today I do it even more. And I say, God, thank you. Thank you for everyone that's watching, Lord. Cover them, bless them in the name of Jesus. And we all say, amen. All for grace. All for grace. All for grace. To trust him more. Bye.
She says she running away.